Big Blue Madness was Friday, complete with the annual spectacle of crazy pyrotechnics, Matthew Mitchell dancing, and an appearance by Drake. It's not your typical college basketball practice. Of course not. It's Kentucky, and this is Kentucky basketball. But Kentucky basketball is about so much more than flashy presentation and celebrity fans. As John Calipari said in his speech, Kentucky basketball is about rising to the challenge of greatness, accepting that true blue fans expect perfection. They expect championships. There is a greater burden to being a Wildcat, and Cal understands that started long before him, and it will exist long after he's no longer the head coach.
This program's not about me. This program started well before I became the coach here. This program has had 5 different coaches win national titles. That's what this program is. This program, when I took the job, I said it was going to be about players first. We're going to make sure that we're focused on their success and what they're doing. We've had 17 players graduate in the last 8 years. 3 of those graduated in 3 years. 2 of those are in the NBA, playing in the NBA. So it is more than just playing basketball here.
Well, on the heels of his unofficial visit to Big Blue Madness, Kentucky has offered 5-star point guard Tyrese Maxey. Out of South Garland, Texas, Maxey averaged over 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists per game for RM5 Elite in the Nike EYBL last travel season, and is ranked as the number 12 overall prospect in the 2019 class by 24/7 Sports. He's the 7th offer for UK in the class of 2019. Well, prior to Kentucky's game against Missouri, Eddie Grant said he hoped he didn't have to get out the whole toolbox for the Wildcats offense during the bye week. Now, there's a lot of things that Kentucky is doing better offensively from a year ago, but there's something big the UK needs to improve during the second half of the season.
Touchdowns in the red zone, we're 90% right now scoring, but we're 55% touchdown, and we need to be at 65 to 67. And that should have been done easy already. I mean, we have really messed up some things, and we've got to get that fixed. And if we can do that, then, the question I heard you ask Coach, it wouldn't have come down to the last play. We could have put it away with a touchdown, and we have to.
Well, Kentucky travels to Mississippi State next week. The Bulldogs stepping out of conference Saturday to host BYU. Midway through the first quarter on 2nd and 9, Nick Fitzgerald, looking for some running room, finds the end zone to make it 7-0 Mississippi State. Same score in the second quarter, Bulldogs in the red zone again, Fitzgerald to Donald Gray, 9-yard score as Mississippi State wins 35-10. Texas A&M and Florida, this one has implications for the SEC East. Less than a minute to go, David LaCamera good from 33 yards to give the Aggies the 19-17 lead. Florida with the final possession. Felipe Franks is going to be picked off by Tyrell Dodson. Texas A&M edges the Gators 19-17, and so Kentucky still in the hunt to win the SEC East. Well, Louisville hosting Boston College and getting all they could handle from the Eagles. Down 34-21 in the fourth quarter, Lamar Jackson to Des Fitzpatrick. Take a look at the footwork to get both feet in bounds for the touchdown. 35-28 on the 40-yard score. Jackson, this is what he does so well. So hard to tackle in the open field. A 40-yard scoring run to tie the game at 42. He had 512 yards and accounted for 5 touchdowns, but Boston College stuns Louisville 45-42.
Really disappointed in how we came out offensively in the third quarter. And then defensively, we really couldn't stop them in the second half. We did get one big stop, which gave us the ball back. And I really thought we would take it and go score and win the game. And we got a lot of things to work on, a lot of things to fix. That's about as tough a loss as I can remember being around.
Well, it was moving day at TPC Kuala Lumpur for third-round play in the CIMB Classic after a soggy and rain-delayed second round. On the 16th hole, defending champion Justin Thomas with the chip in for eagle. That gets him to 5 under, but his chances to repeat not looking good. He finished the day tied at 24. And the second Saturday of racing at Keeneland was highlighted by the 9th race, the 34th running of the Grade 1 Queen Elizabeth II Challenge Cup. La Coronel went to the front soon after the break and held off a late bid from Daddy's Little Darling to win the Queen Elizabeth II Challenge Cup presented by Lane's End. La Coronel took the $500,000 stakes race by half a length in a tick under 1 minute 49 seconds for trainer Mark Cassie under Jose Lascano. We'll have more LEX 18 news after this.